Hey everybody, welcome to the KF Podcast, Bracket Battles 2020. Thank you for listening. If you just stumbled across us here, check us out at kfpodcast.com and the KF Podcast on all your social media sites. Check out the Pop Culture Week in Review, wherever you get your podcast from. We have our audio shows, a wrestling review, all that stuff. This is Dawn and Justin. We are not social distancing. We are together.
We are not following the CDC orders.
Yeah, we are bad. We're hanging out. It's only 2 people though. It's not no more than 10.
We're good for the group size.
Good for the group size. With us via Skype, protecting themselves in quarantine, is Brock and Ken.
The intelligent ones.
You just called Ken intelligent?
Well, I'll take it. I don't know with me, so.
So every year around this time, we try to do bracket battles. Little different this year since we weren't able to really. There's a lot of other stuff, crazy stuff going on, but we wanted to give some kind of March Madness since March Madness is canceled. Figured why don't we try to do something similar to it? So this year, the rules, my friends, are we're doing Marvel vs. DC again. I mean, it's really all we do. But we're doing teams. Good guy teams.
Ooh.
Superhero teams.
Good guy teams.
Some of the rules of this. We cut out some of the heavy hitters because we think it just unbalances the whole tournament. So, on the DC side, there is no Superman. And we even take out Flash because I just think you get in too many arguments with Flash. You could argue Flash could beat anybody, and you can never really get around it. You know what I mean? It's too hard to work with.
Yeah.
You're like, well, he shoots, and while he moved, he dodged it. He just dodges everything. It's just too hard to argue with. So we took out the big guns, per se. On the Marvel side, we didn't do anybody like Hyperion, Sentry, or Hulk, Surfer, anybody of that power level to try to keep this more level. Right? Great. Agree, Ken?
I agreed.
All right. So we have 4 areas. We have East versus West. Marvel. East is Marvel. West is DC. Then we have North Marvel and South DC. The winners of East will play the West. So it'll be Marvel versus DC. And they'll go on to represent the East and the West. And then we have the North Marvel versus the South DC. And then that winner will go on to the finals. And we'll dub which team is the most badass. So, going through this, we kind of had to pick teams and try to pick the rosters of these teams. This was a job that only me and Brock did.
It's true.
We laid out and this is a small one. This is only a 32-man, so it's 16 Marvel, 16 DC.
I'm going to throw in a monkey wrench right away.
Why?
M is on here twice.
No, she's not.
She's a member of X Factor and a member of Generation X.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
All right. Then we have to give me another Gen X member other than Mondo, Penance, Sink,
Skin.
and Huss. Skin?
Chamber.
There's a better one. We'll go with
There you
Chamber.
go.
All right. Good job, Justin.
Can't have somebody dying in one round just to come back and fight again.
It's true. I'm upset because Havoc didn't make any of these teams. I had to take
I
them
did that
off.
on purpose with brackets.
I know. And I went with your call because I like investigations better. Now, technically, I could have put him on X Factor Investigations. He did join there for 4 issues at the end?
Doesn't count.
Doesn't count. It counts. So let's get into it here. Should I read the teams when we go to each bracket? That way you know who they are? Or do you want me to just read them off the bat to begin with?
I would read them for each matchup of the first round.
Each matchup of the first round. Okay, sounds good. I like it. So we're going to go over to the East bracket. This is the Marvel bracket, okay? In the first matchup, we'll just start from the top. The other one will work our way from the bottom. We have a number 1 seed, the Avengers. The Avengers consisting of Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, Ant-Man, and the Wasp. Okay? We have them going up against the Guardians of the Galaxy. This is Star-Lord, Gamora, Drax, Rocket, and Groot. This is bracket battles. This is your first round. Who do you guys like?
Avengers.
Justin likes the Avengers.
Yeah.
Are we all unanimous on this one?
Yeah, Avengers.
The poor Guardians, they don't make it past that lineup. All right. So now we're going to go into a 3 versus 6. So this second matchup here, you have number 3. You have the Exiles. These Exiles consist of Blink, Nocturne, Morph, Thunderbird, and Mimic, going up against X Factor Investigations, which includes Multiple Man, Siren, Strong Guy, M, and Richter. Who you guys got?
Exiles.
Exiles.
I think the Exiles too.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know all of these characters, but there's a couple.
5 hours at a time.
There's a
He
couple.
can just
on
mimic
here.
all 5 of them and beat them himself.
Yeah, Mimic. That Exiles team's tough.
Okay.
So now we're going to go to a forward 5. We have X-Force, consisting of Cable, Domino, Shatterstar, Warpath, and Boom Boom, squaring off against the Great Lakes Avengers. So the Great Lakes Avengers, Mr. Immortal, Dinosaur, Big Bertha, Flatman, and Doorman. A lot of these probably Justin doesn't know. We'll start with Brock. Who do you like here, Brock?
Well, is it a fight to the death?
No, it's a fight to the other team submits. These are good guys. They're not killing nobody.
All right.
Knocked out, I would say.
Okay. Well, then there's no way the Great Lakes Avengers are going to win this.
Yeah, because you have Mr. Immortal that couldn't be killed. Yeah, I think
That's
X-Force.
his own.
I think X-Force with Cable handles them. What do you think, Ken?
I agree. Great Lakes Avengers loses in this battle.
X-Force.
X-Force all the way around. All right. So now we're going to go to the Young Avengers, consisting of Patriot, Hulkling, Wiccan, Iron Lad, and Hawkeye, female Hawkeye, going up against the X-Men, the original X-Men, Cyclops, Jean, Beast, Iceman, Angel. This is Angel too, not Archangel.
I'm going Young Avengers.
Not with Jean. I say X-Men.
Now, is it, what Jean Grey are we getting in this? I'm thinking classic Jean Grey. All she did was really like teleport, or she really just did some telekinesis
Well,
with
I
her
guess
body
we have to
floated
decide
around.
that, because I thought this was more seasoned who they are now, not young. Or I wouldn't have put them at a number 2 if they were young. This is this is them all pretty well seasoned where they're at now. Iceman is a mega level mutant. I think the Young Avengers are tough. I think that with too much experience with the X-Men, I think that they would take them. Who's your vote, Justin?
Yeah, if it's the seasoned X-Men team, then yeah, I think it's the X-Men.
So we have 2 X-Men. Brock, who do you like?
I'm going to cause a problem here. I'm going to say Young Avengers.
Oh,
Based on what?
Wiccan, who can pretty much do anything Scarlet Witch can do. You got Iron Lad, who's pretty tough as well.
Mm-hmm.
Hawkeye's useless in this fight, so is Patriot, but Hulkling's pretty tough too. He would counter Beast and Angel, I believe.
yeah. I think Angel's the weakest link. Like, so let's take it weakest link.
Angel's the weakest link. Iceman is nowadays is very powerful, freezing people's lungs and changing temperatures and all the things he does. I mean, he can mess with Wiccan's mind, and he wouldn't even be able to think straight to do a spell. Who did you pick, Ken? Did you pick the Young Avengers?
Yeah, I picked Young Avengers. I stood with it.
All right. So we got to flip a coin then, because I don't think we're going to defray. Does anybody want to change? Try and change Justin's mind then, I guess.
No, I don't.
I think Jean's too powerful. I think Jean's an adult. She's more powerful mentally than Wiccan and Hulkling. I think would handle the 2 with it. Those are your only 2 problems, is Wiccan and Hulkling, right?
What about Iron Lad?
Iron Lad, yeah.
Well,
So here's what
I think Iceman can handle Iron Lad.
I think
We're
Iron
going to start talking Iron Lad. Are we talking Kang because he's a version of Kang? We start powering these guys up all the way up to Spectrum. He's messing with time.
Yeah, but Iron Lad wasn't that when he first came out. We're just talking Iron Lad when he's Iron Lad.
Okay, so we have to talk about Iron Lad at his lowest level whenever you want to win something, but I can't talk about
No,
X-Men at their lowest level when I want to win
because
something.
Ken, think of it like this: what version of Iron Lad was on the Young Avengers? Kang wasn't on the Young Avengers. Neither was any of that. That's what I'm saying. Iron Lad was the only Young Avenger. It's like me saying, okay, well, I'm going to put Cyclops as the Phoenix. Or Jean as the Phoenix on here. Well, that's not where we're going. You know what I mean? Like, I understand that Iron Lad has potential to be Kang, but he wasn't Kang when he was a Young Avenger. He was just Iron Lad. He was young. He wasn't that level. I'm not saying that to try and win. That's just, he's not Kang.
We'll have to give you a hard time about it.
Like, Hulkling right now is who they're all fighting in the Marvel Empire book. He's like a god right now, but that's not the Hulkling we're talking about right now. We're spending way too much time on this one. Is no one going to jump or going to flip a coin? Do you have a coin?
I don't have any coins.
Brock, do you have a coin where you're at, or Ken, you have a coin?
I have a dice.
I don't have a coin.
Hold on, let me get the
die.
die. Hold on, let me go get it. Sorry, YouTubers, for... So what I'll do is...
Here's what we're going to do. We're going to pause.
All
right, so Ken got a dice, and we're going to go... We're going to roll. We're odds? And you're
Yeah,
even.
you guys not practicing social distancing is odd.
Okay.
Me and Brock doing the right thing is even.
All right, go ahead, roll it.
Stupid.
Odds.
It's a 3.
All right, the X-Men win. All right, we'll quickly go into the next rounds now that we don't have to announce them. So going into the next round, we have the Avengers, who versus the Exiles. Brock.
I say the Avengers because can't mimic any of their powers.
Okay. Justin.
Why,
Avengers.
Ken.
Brock? Why can't mimic their
He
powers?
copies mutant powers.
Because they're not mutant.
Okay. All right, then yeah, I go with that.
Isn't that right?
Avengers.
That he can only mimic
Yeah.
mutant powers?
Yeah, he copies mutant abilities.
Okay.
Yeah, because I guess really the other guys don't have anything that
Yeah.
is given to them by mutant ability.
Right. Then we go. The X-Force lineup you heard versus the X-Men coming off that controversial win. Ken.
What was the X Factor lineup again? I'm sorry.
This is X-Force. So this
This
X-Force lineup consists of Cable, Domino, Shatterstar, Warpath, and Boom Boom.
X-Men.
Definitely X-Men.
X-Men.
That's it. The X-Force would have lost to Young Avengers, but yeah, they can't beat. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So in our final round, comes down to it: Avengers versus X-Men.
Avengers.
That easy.
Yeah.
Let's compare them up, 5-on-5. So,
All right.
the most powerful one we have on that side is Thor. So, who's taking Thor? I would
He
say
could take all of them.
I would say
Yeah,
I would say Jean would go up against him.
And would lose.
Get in his mind. I mean, the other people in there, Captain America, that would be like maybe fight Beast. Iron Man would go up against like, I don't know, Iceman,
Cyclops.
Cyclops, Ant-Man, and Wasp. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, they're not really much.
So here's what I'm going to say about a Thor versus Jean Grey battle.
Mm.
Thor was raised with the Loki his entire childhood, dealing with nothing but mind games his entire life while being friends with him and seeing how people can be manipulated.
Mm.
I don't think he has a problem with Jean Grey.
Okay. So, what do we got?
And he's a deity.
Yeah.
Well, who did you pick?
Avengers.
All right. So, it's unanimous. I don't even have to vote.
But
But,
you have to make fun of you.
but I would have
Yeah.
went with the Avengers, too. Just being a dick. All right, let's go into the West. So, into the West, we'll start at the bottom. We have the Titans. This team consisting of Nightwing, Omen, Donna Troy, Tempest, and Arsenal.
Who's Omen?
Omen, I forget her real name. She does like magic and stuff, spells and stuff.
Okay.
She's like a not so good Scarlet Witch. Then we have the against the Teen Titans. Teen Titans consisting of Damian Wayne, Robin, Kid Flash, Raven, Starfire, Beast Boy. I'm going to do my vote first then, since everyone's thinking. I go with the Titans over the Teen Titans, simply because of the skill of Donna Troy, Tempest. They're pretty powerful.
I'm
Justin.
going to go with the Teen Titans because Raven and Starfire are pretty powerful.
All right.
And you got a speedster on there, too.
Brock goes with the Teen Titans.
I think I'm going to go Teen Titans as well.
Justin's a Teen Titan. Ken, who do you like?
Can you give me the rundown again? I'm sorry.
Oh, this the Teen Titans: Robin, Damian Wayne, Kid Flash, Raven, Starfire, Beast Boy. The adult Titans: Nightwing, Omen, Donna Troy, Tempest, and Arsenal. Tempest is Aqualad.
Yeah. I'm going to Teen Titans.
All right. So Dawn was outvoted on that one.
Yes.
All right. Now let's move on to the Wildcats, consisting of Spartan, Grifter, Zealot, Maul, and Warblade,
Ugh.
going up against the Freedom Fighters. The Freedom Fighters consist of Uncle Sam, the Ray, Phantom Lady, Black Condor, and Human Bomb. Justin, who do you like?
Wildcats, because I have no idea who any of the other characters are.
Brock, who do you like?
I'm going to go Wildcats.
Oh, I'm going Freedom Fighters.
I'm going to go Wildcats.
Lame. Wildcats suck.
You suck. All right, so now we're going to go to the number 3 seed, the Terrifics, consisting of Mr. Terrific, Metamorpho, Plastic Man, Phantom Girl, and Tom Strong, against Young Justice. Young Justice being Robin, Tim Drake, Superboy, that's Connor Kent, Impulse, Wonder Girl, and Arrowette. Interesting.
I'm going with the Terrifics.
I would also go with the Terrifics based off Plastic Man and Metamorpho. I think those two are really badass.
I was thinking the same thing.
Brock, who do you like?
Terrifics. Metamorpho's tough.
Metamorpho's tough, so is Plastic Man. All right, now we go to our number 1 versus number 8. We got the Justice League coming in with, let me make sure I have this right, Batman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, Aquaman, and Manhunter. Go.
Okay, hold on.
All right.
Superman can't be on this, and Martian Manhunter can't be.
Martian Manhunter's affected by fire. It's an easy weakness. If you have one person that can do fire in your team, it makes him pretty helpless and really quickly. It's the only reason I put him on there. Who else did you put on there besides Manhunter?
Green Arrow.
Do you want me to replace them? You want to take a vote?
No, it's fine.
All right. So we have that Justice League versus the Doom Patrol with the Chief, Robot Man, Elastigirl, Negative Man, and Mento.
Justice League.
Justice League.
We're pretty unanimous, right, Ken?
Yeah, Justice League.
All right. So here we go into the second round. Round 2. Fight. We got in the bottom the Teen Titans versus the Wildcats.
Teen Titans.
Teen Titans.
Brock.
Wildcats.
I actually think the Wildcats, too, on this one. So I think
You're giving Grifter too much credit here.
I think we have a tie. Ken, get the dice out. We have a tie. Unless someone can talk someone out of it on this. I mean,
I bet I could talk Justin out of this.
Go ahead.
I thought
So Spartan is a robot that is almost as strong as Superman. Grifter's useless. He has like some minimal almost like Domino's powers, right? A little bit.
Yeah.
And then Zealot is like Gamora, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
Maul is a Hulk, but the bigger he gets, the dumber he gets.
Yeah, he grows real big, real strong.
So if he's small, he's a super genius, but the bigger he gets, the more wild he gets and uncontrolled.
Warblade's like a Wolverine.
Liquid metal.
Liquid metal, like, and stuff. I just think they would kick a team's ass of kids that, I know they have Raven and all that, but I don't know. I think they would handle them.
Roll the dice.
he ain't having it. You ain't changing his fucking mind, he said. Roll the fucking dice. So me and Brock are, what do you want to be, Brock?
Let's be odds since we seem to be getting odds.
We'll be odds. All right, here we go.
Yes!
Evens.
Good roll, Ken.
I noticed the camera stopped there. I think Ken cheated. Then let's go to our other matchup. The Justice League versus the Terrifics.
Justice League. Come on.
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute. No, but Metamorpho can do fire stuff, can he?
He can.
Oh.
Metamorpho could hurt him, yeah.
I say the Terrifics.
The hard one with him, I mean...
That team...
Obviously, so let's do it like this. Obviously, Batman's going to be better than Mr. Terrific, so he'll be able to beat him. Wonder Woman, I mean, Phantom Girl doesn't really do anything, except you just can't really touch her. She doesn't have a lot of, like, real hard offense. She's not going to be able to hurt Wonder Woman. Tom Strong is tough. I don't think he could take on... I don't know about... I mean, against a Green Lantern or Aquaman. The part is, Metamorpho could be stopped by Green Lantern, because he could be, like, snuffed out.
He could just contain him.
He could contain him. And then it comes down to, like, Plastic Man, I think they have a hard time with, but I think John Jones could shut him down mentally.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Justice League.
Justin?
Justice League.
All right. So now we have the Justice League versus the Teen Titans. I don't even think it's a contest.
No.
Anybody,
You're right, Teen Titans.
anybody want those Teen Titans?
No, Justice
Should have
League.
been the Wildcats.
All right, maybe we'll have a better matchup. Here's the thing: we're going to get the Avengers and the Justice League out of the way, and they're not going to be in the final matchup. They're going to be out. They're going to be out of the way in the final bracket here. All right, so they move on. Let's move on as well to... All right, we have our East Champion, we have our West Champion. Let's go into the North, to the Marvel world. Okay, so we're going to start at the top. We have the Fantastic Four with the lineup of Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman, Thing, Torch, and She-Hulk. Squaring off against the New Warriors. The New Warriors of Night Thrasher, Nova, Firestar, Justice, and Speedball. Brock, the New Warriors were your team you added. What do you think here? How do they stand against the FF?
I think the Fantastic Four wins this.
Justin?
I agree. Fantastic Four.
Ken?
Fantastic Four.
Okay. I would also agree. Especially adding She-Hulk to them. I couldn't think of another. I thought maybe adding Crystal, but I'm like, She-Hulk's more of a four member than them. All right. Let's go Thunderbolts with Citizen...
Whoever's not the Thunderbolts.
Citizen V, Atlas, Mach 1. I put Atlas on here twice. I don't know why. Techno and Moonstone. Against the Avengers of the West Coast, which would be Hawkeye, Mockingbird, War Machine, Wonder Man, and Tigra. I put this matchup because I thought Hawkeye against his Thunderbolt team, one of his old teams, and that would be interesting. Who do you got? Justin.
I'm going to say the Thunderbolts just because, to me, the West Coast Avengers...
Don't have a lot of good fighters?
Yeah.
Ken, who do you like?
What?
Who do you like?
West Coast Avengers. They have Wonder Man, who's like ethereal. He basically is just energy. He's
What? So
Him and Atlas have the same powers.
Him and Atlas are like the same powers.
They just use them differently.
They're related, aren't they?
And they got their powers in the same way, I believe.
Who do you like, Brock?
This is a tough one for me. Let me think about it.
My pick, while you think about it, I'm going with the Thunderbolts. Who'd you say already, Justin?
He
Thunderbolts?
said Thunderbolts.
All right. Ken, who do you pick? You're picking the West Coast, right?
Yeah, because they're better.
You just hate
Thunderbolts are stupid. I think Citizen V is dumb. Like, I don't... Like, it was a cool concept for a comic book, but I don't think as an actual, like, team that's, like, going to do any kind of
It's Baron
actual...
Zemo, basically.
Who's in the second Atlas spot?
That should be Techno.
Techno?
Yeah.
I'm
So,
going to go with
Pace Pot Pete.
then.
You're going to go with who?
That isn't Pace Pot Pete.
No, it's not Pace Pot Pete. It's the Fixer or whatever.
The Fixer's Pace Pot Pete, isn't it?
No,
That's
it's
a
different.
tinker. You're thinking of a trapster.
Yeah, you're thinking of a Trapster.
Idiot.
Did you say the
Yeah, he's
Thunderbolts,
still on.
Brock? You said the Thunderbolts, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's move on. The New Mutants, consisting of Moonstar, Cannonball, Sunspot, Magic, and Warlock, versus Generation X, consisting of Chamber, Mondo, Penance, Cinch, or Sink, however the hell you say his name, and Husk.
Cinch is a girl.
No, he's not.
I thought that was
No, he's that black dude.
Cannonball's sister.
No, that's Husk.
Oh.
Idiot.
New Mutants.
I'm going to say the New Mutants also.
Just because of magic.
Yeah. And, yeah. And Moonstar.
That Generation X team is pretty lame.
Yeah.
Okay.
Two of my favorite mutants ever, Danny Moonstar and Magic. So, yeah, I'm going with the New Mutants.
New Mutants.
Wait till I try to make him beat everybody. Next, we have Alpha Flight, consisting of Guardian, Aurora, Snowbird, Sasquatch, and Shaman versus the Inhumans. Black Bolt, Medusa, Karnak, Gorgon, and Triton. Triton. Who do we like?
We got Black Bolt will beat
I was going to say
Alpha Flight by
Inhumans.
himself.
Yeah, Black Bolt's pretty badass. But that's a power that he has to be careful he uses, because he could hurt his own team members going all out. He can't go all out. He'll kill all his people.
All he has to do at the beginning is be like,
Yeah, I mean, it depends.
Who?
I would pick the Inhumans in this. Ken?
Yeah, the Inhumans.
not those
Brock.
lame Inhumans from TV.
Inhumans.
Justin, you were the Inhumans,
Yes.
right? All right, so let's go to the second round here. We have the Fantastic Four, previously mentioned, against the Thunderbolts.
Fantastic Four.
Brock?
Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four.
I agree, too. If there's anybody smarter than the Techno, it's Reed Richards.
Space Pot Pete.
Spot Pete. So you have the New Mutants versus the Inhumans.
Inhumans.
Yeah.
New Mutants.
Inhumans.
Inhumans.
Come on, they could handle that Inhuman team. Other than Black Bolt.
That's the problem. Black Bolt's on the team.
So when he does his scream, Magic just creates a portal to Purgatory and sends him right into there.
Oh God, here we go with portals again.
Portals, baby. Portals.
What other bracket did we have? Somebody who's creating portals for everything.
You don't...
I think it was Doctor Strange.
You don't even know who the New Mutants are, and you're picking the Inhumans.
I've seen enough trailers for that stupid movie.
This isn't that team. This is the real team. But I won't fight because I'm too tired and I have coronavirus. All right.
Karnak and Gorgon are really tough, too. When Karnak can hurt anything, he knows everything's weakness.
Yep.
And Gorgon's a horseman.
Yep.
Karnak would get his ass handed to him by... I forget what team I'm talking about now.
New Mutants.
All right, we'll move. How are they going to beat Warlock?
What do you
Doesn't have
mean?
any
They're
real-
going to create a portal.
He doesn't have any real weaknesses. There's no weaknesses that Karnak would pick up on Warlock. Yeah, Black Bolt can maybe blow him apart, but he could just reconfigure himself, even if Black Bolt blew him apart.
But the
Well,
downtime
we
for
can say
him.
Mr. Immortal would never be beaten either. We can go back to that.
He could be knocked out, though. Mr. Immortal sucks. He has no powers other than he can't be killed. You just tie him up and he's done. All right, let's move on.
Well,
All right, let's go to the South bracket here. Well, let me put... Oh, wait, we got to do our final one. Fantastic Four versus Inhumans. Ken.
Fantastic Four.
Brock.
Fantastic Four. They've beaten the Inhumans multiple times.
Agreed.
I'll go Fantastic Four.
Okay. Let me see. Yeah, we have all number 1 seeds so far. This is turning out great. All right. Let's go to the South bracket, the DC bracket. All right. So we're going to start in the bottom here. We have the Legion of Superheroes, consisting of Cosmic Boy, Saturn Girl, Lightning Lad, Brainiac 5, and Brock. Who's Man-Eater Lad? What's he do?
Oh, he eats anything.
Matter Eater Lad. He can eat anything.
Okay. So we have that lineup versus the Zoo Crew. Brock, tell me who these Zoo Crew people are. We have Captain Carrot. What's he do?
He eats magic carrots and becomes invulnerable and jump really high.
All right.
Yes.
Pig Iron.
He's like Iron Man. He's a pig.
All right. Fastback.
He's a Flash, but a turtle.
Okay. Alley Cat Abra.
She's basically Scarlet Witch and also a cat.
Okay. And then you have Rubber Duck.
He's Plastic Man, but a duck.
Okay. So this is the Zoo Crew taking on the Legion of Superheroes. I'm going to go Legion of Superheroes. Brock.
I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I'm going to say Zoo Crew.
Really?
Definitely Zoo Crew.
Are for real, you're serious? With that line of the Legion, you're going to go the Zoo Crew?
Yeah.
All right,
For
Brock.
one round at least.
Who are you going with? Who's your for real? Justin, who's your pick?
I don't know.
The Zoo Crew is a joke. It's a joke. They're animals against the Legion.
Justin.
Against the Legion. Brock, who's your pick? Did you pick yet?
Yeah,
Come on.
I think Zoo Crew.
All right. There's always one comedy thing on here. Justin, your pick.
I think for one round, it's a legit pick.
Pick.
So we don't have to argue Zoo Crew.
So we don't have to argue.
Because if I pick the other one, we tie again.
Well, we could do it. All right, never mind. Christ.
It's the dumbest. That's the stupid. That's the whole point of doing this.
All right, let's go Justice League Dark, which is John Constantine, Frankenstein, Zatanna, Swamp Thing, and Zoriel the Angel versus the Outsiders. The Outsiders consisting of Black Lightning, Looker, Katana, Geoforce, and Halo.
I'm going Justice League Dark. Swamp Thing's gonna be tough to beat. So Swamp Thing and Zatanna.
I agree, Justice League Dark.
Justice League Dark.
Yep.
We're in agreement. All right. The Metal Men, consisting of Gold, Iron, Lead, Mercury, and Platinum, against Gen 13. Fairchild, Grunge, Freefall, Rainmaker, and Burnout. Now, for you, Justin, Fairchild is super strong, big and strong, like pretty invulnerable to stuff. Grunge, what's Grunge do again? What's it?
He's like Absorbing Man.
Yeah, he changes whatever he touches. Freefall is she controls gravity. Sarah Rainmaker's like Storm, and Burnout's like the Human Torch. The Metal Men are all like Liquid Gold. I don't think they all have different powers, do they?
I think Mercury is like the only one that's a liquid because it's the only one that's melted at room temperature.
Yeah.
So that's like his shtick. But
liquid metal type robot things.
Yeah. I'm going to say the Metal Men.
Gen 13.
I'm going to say Gen 13.
I'm going to also say Gen 13.
What's your argument for Metal Men?
It doesn't matter. I can't sway two of you guys.
All right.
Burnout can melt them, and Mercury could poison them, but then Mondo could just become Mercury himself and then be fine.
And the one who controls gravity. None of those metal things would even be able to move.
Just crush them like pop cans.
Yeah, I think so. All right. So the final round.
They could combine into Aloe, and then they beat all of them.
So the final round.
Alloy.
All right, shut up. The final round, we have the Birds of Prey, Batgirl, Black Canary, Huntress, Big Barda, Manhunter, the chick Manhunter. She's the one with the gun and the sword. Against the Justice Society. Green Lantern, Dr. Fate, Hawkman, Sandman, and Jay Garrick Flash. I can't wait for this. It's going to be great. Obviously, I'm picking the Justice Society, and yes, I made them a number 1 seed. So let's have it. Justin, you go first before these two join in.
Justice Society.
All right, so there's 2. Ken?
I'm going to let Brock go first.
All right, Brock, go ahead. They're going to do
It's the Justice Society. I can't make an argument for that one, as much as I've tried.
You were going to do it, weren't you, Ken?
Now let Brock go first. I wanted to see what he was going to say.
All right, who's your pick?
It doesn't matter what my pick
No,
is.
you have to do that because everyone has to give their pick. Would you, other than being a dick to me because you hate the Justice Society, would you really pick that Birds of Prey lineup over them?
Well, we're not going to go into why I think they would lose anything. We'll wait till the next round until they have a good matchup.
All right, yeah, because there's not one person on that Birds of Prey
Society.
team that can handle
That's
Dr.
all right.
Fate.
I'm New crew to knock them out.
Yes.
All right, so here we go. You have the Justice League Dark against the fucking Zoo Crew. I'm going with the Justice League Dark. Justin.
I am also going with the Justice League Dark.
Justice League Dark.
Brock, who were you picking?
Justice League Dark. They're our best chance to beat the JSA.
No. Here we go. So we have Gen 13 versus the Justice Society. Ken.
I hate both of these teams, so I'll say Justice Society.
That's my pick. Justin.
Justice Society.
Brock.
Gen 13. Mondo turn into a 2x4 and kill
2x4.
Kill Alan Scott.
All right, here we go. Is this going to be the first time we don't have a number 1 seed? I already know what we're going to have over there, so I'm going to start off. The Justice Society versus the Justice League Dark. I'm going for the Justice Society. Justin.
Justice Society.
2 down for the Justice Society. Brock. No, wait. I want to go to the asshole first. Ken.
It's going to be Justice League Dark. Swamp Thing is so much better than the JSA.
Swamp Thing is totally vulnerable to Dr. Fate and his magic.
But he's made of wood, so he'd kill Alan Scott on the way out.
I'm talking Dr. Fate. Dr. Fate would be able to shut down Swamp Thing and easily.
There's no way.
Easily.
Swamp Thing is the green that runs the planet. You're not telling me that stupid Dr. Midnight's going to be able to contain him.
If you're Dr. Midnight, it's not Dr. Midnight, it's Dr. Fate. And yes, he understands how not just one layer of magic works in the green, but all magic. And it would work.
No.
Well, that's the Tana.
All right, so
Couldn't you just cancel them out?
Satana would take off his dumb helmet and wear it herself. And actually, you know what? We're totally leaving out what's his name, John Constantine, who actually has the helmet at times, so he can handle Dr. Fate.
All right, so
He'll
Brock,
have weakness to the helmet.
who's your pick?
I said it.
I know
Just
you.
sleeping.
I knew your pick from before I even put it down. Brock, who's your pick?
Justice Society.
What a sucker.
Look at his face. All right, so now we're going to go to the final round. We have the East versus the West, the Avengers versus the Justice League. Then we have the North versus the South, the Fantastic Four against the Justice Society. So we're going to start over in East and West. This is the Avengers, which I'll do the lineup one more time. This is the Avengers consisting of Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, Ant-Man, and the Wasp against the Justice League, consisting of I can't find my notes. Consisting of Batman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, Aquaman, and Martian Manhunter. So let's start with Ken.
Avengers.
What's your reasoning why?
I just feel like Ant-Man and the Wasp are when they shrink down to that size, I think they're going to be tougher to handle than anything that the Justice League has encountered before, so I'm going to say Avengers.
I think Manhunter can knock those two out easily with one thought, leaving some other battles to... I don't know. I think that I would go with the Justice League. I think Batman's smarter than that whole lineup, even Iron Man included. Could find ways to beat them.
If he was a lot smarter, he'd make a cooler suit.
If you were a lot smarter, you'd make a cooler face. All right, so let's go Brock next.
I'm going to say Justice League. There's a lot of firepower in that team.
So we have 2 Justice League and 1 Avengers. Justin, are we going to have to go to a coin flip, or what do you got for us?
I think.
All right, you got to go. This is dead air.
I know it's dead air. Shut up. I think the League.
All right. Are you okay?
Yeah,
All right.
Justice League.
I wasn't doing anything to him under the table to sway him either, Ken, so don't yell at me. So the Justice League are in the finals. So now let's go over to North versus South. We have the Fantastic Four, consisting of the original 4 that you know, plus She-Hulk, going up against the JSA of Green Lantern, Dr. Fate, Hawkman, Sandman, and Jay Garrick, the Flash. Who wants to start here? Let's go with Brock this time around.
I'm going to say Fantastic Four.
Do you want to give us a little background why?
Reed Richards is pretty smart. I think that Human Torch will be able to counter Green Lantern pretty easily. And then you just got the power of She-Hulk to take out Sandman. And the only real problem would be Dr. Fate, but I think the combined effort of Sue's powers with Reed's brain, they'll find a way to beat him.
Ken, who's your pick?
Fantastic Four.
Surprised. I'm so surprised. Justin, who's your pick?
Fantastic Four.
Okay. All right. Fantastic Four wins. My pick would have been the JSA, but we are going to go with the Fantastic Four 3-1. All right. So we have our final. The Justice League, with the lineup that we mentioned before, that you know of, facing off against the Fantastic Four plus She-Hulk for the Grand Champion Super Team. We're going to start with Justin.
I think the Fantastic Four could beat the Justice League, this lineup.
I think you're crazy. I think the Justice League would wipe the floor with this team. So we're 1-1. So let's go to the camera boys. Let's start off with... Ken's going to vote the Fantastic Four. You can see how he's smiling. Because he hates DC. He hates the Justice League. So let's start with Brock. We already know Ken's vote. Well, let's have Ken do his vote already. Because then we'll know. Ken, Fantastic Four, right?
Well, yeah, because I think that this is totally a homer pick for you. That you're making Batman seem like the end-all, be-all in this. When Reed Richards is the smartest man on multiple planets, he has a whole council of himself from multiple universes that he can talk to about situations. And
I think Reed Richards is probably smarter than Batman. I don't think Batman's the smartest person.
And he has powers.
And he has powers. I think Reed is better than him. I just think that I don't think anyone on that just Fantastic Four lineup there can handle a Green Lantern. I don't think the Human Torch can handle Alan Scott Green Lantern. I don't think he can handle Hal Jordan. I don't think he's anywhere near being able to stop him. He could snuff him out and seal him up and no air to burn. The torch can't burn. He would completely shut him down.
Yeah,
I think
couldn't Sue put him in a bubble?
I think Wonder Woman is...
You're matching them up wrong.
I think Wonder Woman is...
Sue goes up against the Green Lantern. Human Torch goes up against.
You don't know who goes up against who. I mean,
that's my argument.
She could try to do, but Green Lantern and Wonder Woman can knock through one of Sue's force fields. She's not that strong mentally to combat Wonder Woman, and Manhunter can get all in their brains.
He's in fire. He's afraid of fire. As soon as he sees it, he flips out. He's off the table because of Human Torch.
He's a literal Human Torch.
Yes.
All right, so Brock, who's your vote? Would you vote the Fantastic Four over the Justice League?
I would, legitimately. Not just to be a jerk.
Okay.
Also, we're not talking about the one thing that Reed Richards has, which is the ultimate nullifier.
He can't use
in this
that.
battle.
He doesn't
Why
have
can't he use
access
it?
to. He doesn't have. Okay, well then, if we're gonna start throwing that, and then the Avengers had the Infinity Gauntlet, then, I mean, come on.
He legitimately owns it, the ultimate nullifier.
You're such a DC hater. You would never pick a DC team over a Marvel team. I can't believe the only hope I had here, because Justin I knew is an idiot, wasn't going to go with that. I was hoping Brock would have more of a brain on this one. There's no way that Fantastic Four team could handle that League team, especially with Manhunter and Wonder Woman on it. I don't think Sue Storm is anywhere near the power level that they are. She's nowhere in that class to be able to handle it.
I think Thing could take Wonder Woman pretty easily.
I don't think Thing is.
I was thinking either Thing or She-Hulk up against one.
Thing couldn't take Manhunter. What doesn't
He
matter?
doesn't need to.
With Torch.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Torch was okay. If we're gonna have the argument that Torch takes out Manhunter, Torch was already taken out by Green Lantern. He already took out Torch, so Torch isn't a factor. So now what are you gonna do against Manhunter? He hid behind Green Lantern. He was in the bubble with Green Lantern being protected. Everybody's in a fucking bubble, okay? Everyone's in a bubble. All right, the Fantastic Four win because of these three idiots, and there's your champion. And there you go.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
The fix was in on this, and you're just upset that we caught you on
No,
it.
it's not. You will never. You are such a DC hater. You are such a Marvel fanboy. And so is he. You have two. It's hard to do this with two Marvel fanboys. Like I like Brock's picks. I believe in what Brock says because Brock knows he's not one way or the other. This isn't a Marvel fanboy over here who would never vote anything DC, and you hate DC, so you would never vote anything DC. You are always against them. So I knew it was going to end up with some stupid Marvel team winning, and it did. Just like it always
So
does.
can I talk now? Because
Just like when Captain Marvel beat fucking
benefit
Green Lantern in that one year, which was bullshit. Go ahead.
You picked Dr. Fate and you picked Martian Manhunter, which were locks on those teams that they were going to go pretty far. They're as strong as Superman,
Hey,
who we voted off on those teams.
If you wanted to be a part of selecting, you should have done your fucking homework. No one else did anything with it for 3 weeks, even before the virus locked us down. No one touched it other than me and Brock did our homework. No one touched it. If you want your picks in, go do the homework. Don't complain when the teacher over here puts in picks that he likes.
Hey, I don't have to worry about it. Who I wanted to win won. So
Yeah.
You can sit there and pout like a sad baby all you want. But it's true. You put people in because you wanted DC to win. You gave them a heavier hand. That's all.
If I would have wanted them to win, I would have said Superman's allowed to be on the team. If I would have wanted them to win. All right, we're at 50 minutes. I have to edit a goddamn 50-minute YouTube fucking video now. Good thing we're on quarantine. All right, that's it. Ken, take us out.
All right, everyone, please like, share, subscribe, invite, leave in the comments that Don's a big jerk and he just likes to overtalk everybody. And, check out all of our other stuff on our stuff.
It's easy to overtalk when you have the microphone over Skype because you're on a delay, so I can jump right out in front while you're on a delay. So fuck you, Ken.
Hey, now I have to edit it 50 minutes.
No. Brock, I appreciate your picks. You're and the homework that you did for it. You did a good job. Thank you.
Thank you. No problem.
We'll see you later. Bye.